breaking nudes. Here it comes. Big money. This is from a Facebook post. I guess the website's called facebook.com. Here it is. Trek Central. Ooh, Trek Central. They're edgy.
Mm.
Exclusive. Exclusive. New Star Trek series in development. Trek Central has discovered that a new, unannounced Star Trek series is in development. It appears to be an animated series.
Mm.
Yeah.
Look at all these angry faces.
I know.
Star Trek fans are like, God dang, come on, just be happy that we
I
have a
mean,
new
fans in
series.
general, you know.
Well, yeah, but it is kind of,
Oh, that's funny.
it's a
Mhm.
little suspect.
Yeah.
Well, let's hear the argument. No, thanks. Just give me Star Trek Legacy.
Oh,
And then Dr. Trek says, "Boy, for opinionated fans who write in comment threads, you guys sure surrender easily. Let any Star Trek happen, especially the thing you scream for. And heavens to Betsy,
Oh, he's not talking to
you're
him. He's
gonna
talking to
be
somebody else in the
ageist
thread.
about some of the most popular actors." Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's somewhere in
Somebody's
here.
somebody off I must have said something about the age of the. Oh, there we
Yeah.
go. Yeah, there he is. Honestly, I'm over the whole legacy thing, even though I was on board with it. But if they're gonna wait this long, then there's no point in them to do it. And the actors are getting old now. And then
Okay.
Larry's like, "Hang on, sir.
Lame. Okay, so
Nice
let's
work,
look at this.
Larry.
Let's look at
Nice
this
yeah,
work."
article, you guys.
because Jean-Luc Picard is still 40.
Yeah, exactly.
It
In my
makes no
mind, he was
sense.
never 40.
Mhm.
I know.
So check this out. Here's the information we are looking for which we are looking. Anxiously waiting, Prodigy, younger audience, however. So what do we know about this new Star Trek Starfleet Scouts series? So it's called
Mhm.
Star Trek Starfleet Scouts.
Mm.
Yes, and it's allegedly going to be a YouTube, yeah,
Oh,
YouTube
Yep.
however,
for
this
kids.
new Star Trek series seems to be children's animated digital shorts that will air on YouTube for
Hmm.
kids.
And there's
Interesting. So,
a
so they're kind of going at the Prodigy thing. Sorry, go ahead.
sort of, yeah, there's a Star Wars show that started as that and
Mm.
then got picked up as a series. And it seems to be modeled in the same kind of a vein for like younger kids.
It says it's possible this could air on the Nick Jr. YouTube
Right.
channel.
Right.
Wow, this is nuts.
Yeah.
Um, I wonder
Did you see
why.
how they like found the information?
It says based on
Yes.
casting information, the new animated series will focus on
Yeah.
three 8 to 9 year old friends
Hmm.
as they go to school on an Earth-like planet.
Hmm.
This series will follow their adventures as they train to become future Starfleet explorers. This information seems like a step before Starfleet Academy.
Yeah.
The characters of Starfleet Scouts are described as cool, funny, heroic, and
Mm.
authentic. Hmm.
And they saw that they like copyrighted the name or something. They like
Right,
Right.
that's the other.
Right.
that's how they first got Prodigy, if I remember
Yeah.
correctly. They when they were trying to figure out what the new Picard series was going to be called, I
Hmm.
Hmm.
remember they got two things that were licensed, and I remember one
Yeah.
of them was Prodigy,
Yeah.
which is funny. So they were right about that. They were wrong about what the series was because they thought it could be Picard, and I can't remember what the other one was that
Right.
they
Mm.
it might have been Legacy.
Hmm.
I think it
No.
That
was
they got the copyright for?
yeah, it was something like that.
Before Picard? Really?
I don't remember
Oh.
though. Someone will remember. Someone in the
Hmm.
live chat, remember 5 years back when we were trying to guess the new Picard series? They got two copyright things. One was Star
Hmm.
Trek Prodigy, and one was something else. And so they said one of those two is going to be the new Picard series. Neither of them ended up being it because then they just started calling it Picard. It was
Hmm.
going to be that other one. I believe it was going to
Right.
be that other one, but then they're like, let's just call it Star Trek Picard because that's what everybody's calling it. Kind of like we're all calling Strange New Worlds Star Trek Pike. We're like, it's the new Pike series. That's a
Yeah.
Pike.
Yeah.
And they're like, no. Tough.
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
But if they've started sending out casting notices as well, I read
Mhm.
for younger
Yeah.
folks. So
I mean, it's, we all have our opinions about what we want to see next, but given, what we've heard about them talking about wanting, the feeling that, we're all aging, we're all on death's doorstep, um, as a fandom, that they're trying to bring
yeah.
in new blood into it. So I mean, I get it. I get it. And
Bob
Prodigy was
D.
amazing.
Bob D says something about OnlyFans. I don't think it was OnlyFans. Star Trek OnlyFans.
Star Trek only. Just a little
Talk
slice
about
of
a
life in the Federation.
There's
Talk
I
about a
know
money-making
that.
idea, though. That's a money-making idea. Woo, doggy. Can you
Uh-huh.
imagine the requests they'd get? All right, Star Trek
Oh,
OnlyFans. What do you want, guys? Whoa, sorry I asked. Jeez.
I
wow.
would say it's very likely that that such a service exists.
I
Hello
wouldn't
to
be
the Scorch
surprised.
1701 who just popped in.
Hey.
And what about Bob YT? What's up?
Mhm.
Cool. A lot of people popping in still. Boldly fans, says Dave M.
And to be clear,
Okay.
I don't think we're at death's door as a fandom. I think we're
I don't think so either.
no.
I think maybe certain people's ideas of what fandom should look like is at death's door, but maybe we should
Yes.
uh, and I say that with all due respect and
Hmm.
for the people who are creating Star Trek, but I don't think they have the answers, all of the answers when it comes to Trek, and they think they do, but they
Yes.
don't.
Yes.
Because I would still argue that Star Trek is not dying,
Absolutely.
but what their idea of what they think Star Trek should be is dying because they're not getting the formula right. It's not a formula, but they're not getting it right.
Very well said. Very well said. Yes. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. And part of that has to do with like how the studios are being run and
Mhm.
like some of that is actually outside of the realm of the creative, even to the level of like producers, but it's yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, well said.
You.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for watching that clip. We go live every Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern on Star Trek and Chill.